he was linked to the lovely old lady. And yet it's like, you know, a person I worked with horses round, coach.
Oh, right.
Okay, and I feel a bit of a gruff fella. A gruff...
Is he active here?
Yes.
How many active souls are there here?
Well, just mindset, I feel is probably about, when I was just linking in before, probably about 8 or 9.
Active souls?
Yeah, active, but not grounded.
Not permanently.
No, I feel there's only a couple. I feel there's a couple that are grounded here.
Yeah.
But I feel the one that is grounded, the one I just tried to describe what I was getting, we'd go to the lower part of this building, okay?
Right.
Not up here.
And you're saying he's gruff? Are you saying he's not very nice?
He's naughty.
Is he?
He's a person that would, how can I put it? He'd be lacking in tolerance, this one. And if you were to walk past him, he'd out the way.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And he's down there, somewhere, down below. And with him, he does not venture up here. But because I'm, you know, trying my best to have the mindset open, I'm getting all these different mixtures. So as we go lower, we can maybe separate them and find out who,
Well,
and maybe get the names.
let's walk on.
This passageway here would absolutely have movement up here, and you know the movement would be of fear.
Oh.
Fear.
Why?
It comes from the lower levels up here at times, as if he's running to get away. And
Who's running?
this boy,
A boy?
little boy.
Oh, right.
And he's running to get away.
Right.
He's running to get away. It's like as if he doesn't belong up here, but he comes up here, and I wouldn't be at all surprised with audibly noises, you know, at the feet. And it's because of the little boy. And he's in fear. Even though he's in his spirit body, he's in fear.
So who's he fearful of?
This gruff soul, this man.
This fellow with the rough and the boots and whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And even presently to this day. Now, these two are active here.
How old would you say the boy was?
Oh, he wouldn't be, this boy wouldn't be any older than 5 or 6.
Oh, little.
5 or 6. And sweet-natured child. And he would, he's in fear, even to this present day.
Is he grounded, did you say?
Yeah.
He is grounded?
Yeah. So, whatever way, maybe we'll find out how he's lost his life. Whatever way, it was not natural.
It wasn't natural?
I don't feel so, no.
So you feel he was murdered?
Yes. I want to say that feeling of which I was receiving earlier on, of the passageways all belong to this area, and it's like as if the feeling of hopelessness, okay, belongs here. The feeling of shock and the feeling of not expecting this to happen to, and I feel there's 2 separate issues. There's 2 young ladies, spirit people, one who lost her life through doing it herself.
Throwing herself off the top.
And the other, I feel it's like as if a ligature or something round my throat, okay? And as if this person's been strangled, lost their life this way. And also, a nasty tinge of not so much secrecy, but it's like saying this, the person who actually did this horrible deed, okay, I don't know, it's like a person being blamed and the wrong person.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I feel the person that covered up, it's like a covering up.
What was that? I was just sorry to interrupt you.
There's a noise in there.
Yeah, it's very strange because the noise actually seemed to be coming from this bathroom, and yet I completely ignored what was happening, thinking, oh, it must be someone in another room. But you were here, Carl. It came from there, didn't it?
It came from here. I thought it was you in the bathroom.
Yeah, in fact, Tom turned and looked at me as if to say, why are you making that noise? Didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I thought
And
it
yet
was
I'm just standing
like a
here...
click, click.
Yeah, oh, it was as if someone was in there, but I just accepted it.
I mean, there's no one in there.
No, of course not. And there's nothing happened, there's nothing fallen off or anything like that.
No,
That is very, very strange.
Yeah. I'm a great believer, as we've been doing the investigations, Carl, is that whenever we were talking about maybe situations, issues that have happened in different locations, spirit people do, if we're cute enough, if we're quick enough, if we're to pick up the responses
Yeah.
And they come in noises.
Well, normally when we're doing these things and we're all together and we're walking
Yeah.
around, things do start to happen, don't they?
Yes.
Out of the floors that we've been onto, and the corridors and the bedrooms that we've been to in this particular room, which place so far, and we haven't been to the whole place, would you say is most active?
Well, I feel this here, at times, would be active, but you know, going down to the lower floors, I feel at times is more active than anywhere else.
Right.
Even though up these upper passageways.
Maybe we could try with our night vision cameras and go there.
I'd love to
That'd
do
probably be
that.
Quite a good idea.
I'd love to do
Let's
that.
go and have a break, and then we'll
Okay.
get our night vision cameras ready. Yeah.
Okay.
With no lights in the building and only our night vision cameras to guide us, we made our way down into the cellar where the ghost of a little boy has been seen.
Now, this atmosphere, as we've come down here now, it seems as if I'm getting what we call a very, very non-temperate spirit person who would find himself a male, masculine man around this area quite often, and he would most definitely not be able to show what we call a permanent, balanced tolerance in his nature. A person that would get angry, 9 times out of 10 would be more angry than placid. And I feel when he was in the physical body, he was like this. And he hasn't changed one iota since leaving the physical.
Is this the gruff person
Yes,
you were talking
absolutely.
about earlier on?
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel that he would spend a great deal of time around this area on this ground floor.
What did he do?
I feel that he most definitely had some kind of connection. You know, as we have like the hotel area now as it is, I feel he was down this area, okay? And I feel it would have been, because I'm transported from this like cellar thing here to, you know, where we'd have horses and things, like a barn type thing, you know? And I feel that his ratio of work, he was like the boss around that area.
Right, okay.
He was the controller of other men, workers, and what have you. And you know, it's sad. This little boy, this little boy's atmosphere is also in this area, equally as much as this man. And this little boy, even though he's a spirit boy, he would most definitely be still in fear, retracing his steps.
Why was he so fearful of him?
This is what I've been asking just prior to coming down here to, you know, unveil to me why this fear is with this boy. I just feel that there's cruelty, some form of cruelty that was dished out, that was, and, you know, kicked about like, you know, you've heard me, all of us saying, treating a person like an animal, you know, and lashing out and stuff like this. And so I feel he would have been under the that vengeful eye of this man, and at any given time, this little boy would have, he'd been walloped and knocked out the way. And
What connection is the little boy to do with the hotel? Do you know?
you see, I feel also with this little boy. You see, I'm asking Sam as well to give me a picture, even if it's a mental picture, of why this little boy was here. I'm also feeling that as if away from here, in my mind's eye, okay? What is being given is, and I've got to say this very carefully the way Sam wants me to, there would be a connection, or a supposedly connection, with this area and away with land where there's a stream, where there's water. They would wish to take us to that area, then to uncover what is truth and what is not.
So we've got to go to an area where a stream is.
Well, I feel that's the only way we're going to get the
connection.
Yeah, because the energies are going from here to there.
Right, okay, all right.
Now,
do you want to do that now?
Well, why? Well, if you're okay, why not?
Okay, that's fine.
You know,
I don't mind getting wet and cold. Horrible.
Well, I don't mean to put you through this, you know that,
I'm
but
joking.
but
Not really.
I feel that you know, there could be a very, very, very strong connection. Otherwise, they wouldn't relate the two together.
Okay. Well, we'll go over there then, shall we?
Can we?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to lead the way?
Yeah.
So far, all was calm and quiet, but would all that change as we made our way into the haunted